Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's video. So we have just pulled up to the gym. It is about 6:30, a little bit later than some days that we get here, but it's leg day, so that tends to be maybe a little bit shorter. Leg day is my favorite, which I know a lot of people don't feel that way, but I really enjoy leg day. So I want to take you guys along and just kind of show you. I know I show you a lot in vlogs if you follow this channel, what we do at the gym, but I want to kind of show you really specifics and tell you more details, I guess, about it, and just have this solely be leg day video and just kind of what we do. So we're going to start with some cardio on the elliptical. I do different amounts of time just depending. I do about 30 minutes or a little bit less if I'm doing like more of an incline, because I'm trying to do more resistance on, because it's not really an incline on the elliptical, but more resistance is what it would be called. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and head in. Got my water here and I'm excited to get going. So yeah, let's go. Usually it's already about 500 degrees when we get here, but it's cooler today, so it's gonna be nice. Okay, so I have the bars loaded up back there for my barbell squats. I have been regularly squatting 115. So my max squat so far has been 135, but you know, a 1 rep max would be like you just do the squat. It's gonna be loud because I'm at the gym, but you know, you just do the one squat and then that's it, kind of like what bodybuilders would do a lot of the time, like competition. But I try to do a lot of reps, or at least, you know, like 10, it's not really a lot, but more than one. So I like to do maybe a little bit less than my absolute max. That way I can keep going and have some endurance and keep it up to kind of get more defined, instead of just a 1 rep kind of thing. So anyway, I could do more than 115 for sure, and I may even add more on today, I'm not sure. But I like to keep it at that because that is challenging for me. It isn't like it's easy or anything like that to do 115, so I keep it at that for now. Like I said, I have maxed out at 135. So just give you an idea, I am not an expert at this. There's a lot of times I don't go as low as I feel like I should and things like that, so I am still working on it. Squatting is about more than just strength, but it really does take some technique and some skill, and so I'm working on developing that. But I love squatting, it's my favorite thing as far as working out goes. So anyway, let's do it. When I first started this just several months back, hasn't really been that long, I could only squat the bar. I think it was in February, around that time, the first time I ever squatted, maybe yeah, probably February. And I could only squat the bar itself. So real quick, if you're like brand new to this, like I was, and sometimes feel like I still am, you do count the weight of the bar. So the 35 pounds on each side and the bar make 115 pounds. So that's how that's that way, if you were wondering. But anyway, my goal is really like 3 or 4 sets of 10 with squats, because I do other things as well. I don't always make it to 10. One of those times I did 9. And I'm just keeping it real, because I do as many as I can do. If I feel like this is rough, I need a break for a second, I put the bar back. So it's harder too, because I've been trying to go a little bit lower, because I don't go quite as low as a lot of people do, or more experienced people. So that's a lot harder when you go lower. So it's like, it takes obviously a lot more effort. But yeah. So now's the point where I add a little bit more like cardio mixed with kind of some strength training, and I do that more so on leg day than upper body. Usually for upper body, the only really cardio that I'm getting is like the elliptical, and then the rest of it's just strictly weights. I mean, of course that's a little bit of cardio, but you know, this is like quite a bit more, getting my heart rate up quite a bit more, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna get a 20-pound dumbbell, and I'm gonna go over here to this little ledge and kind of step up and down the ledge. I'm gonna do some other things while I'm over there, some jump squats and stuff like that with the same dumbbell. So for the steps, I'm gonna take a dumbbell in each hand. So a total of 40 pounds. Now we are to the part where we're in the other room and we're with the machines. So on like upper body day, there is more like things to do. So it takes a little longer. Leg days, like a little bit less things, but so I'm gonna go ahead and I do about 3 machines in here, and I usually try to keep with like the 3 sets of 10, but a lot of the machines in here I'll actually do more than that because we're near the end of our workout. I just kind of honestly go until I feel like it's time to stop. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I just kind of like do it until I feel like, okay, that's good. That's kind of what I do in here, so let's do it. So you can do this one 2 ways, and it always makes me feel like I've pulled a muscle like while I'm doing it. Like it hurts me sometimes. So I do really lightweight on this. I'm trying to work my way up, but for some reason this one like pulls for me, so I try to take it easy. Okay, this is the way that always feels like it's pulling for me, when the legs are on the outside instead of in here. And so I've got it on 30 pounds now, so we're gonna see. Okay, so we are home from the gym and opening some windows here, some blinds, but we're home from the gym. We are going to go ahead and have some protein. I'm just gonna mix up some protein. We always use the MyProtein. So I'm gonna mix up some of that and have that, and then get on with the rest of our day. So that is kind of like my leg day routine. Change it up occasionally, but that's kind of like the main stuff that I do. So yeah, I'm, you know, brand new at this, like I said. Still really I'm brand new because it's been several months, but it's not really anything in the grand scheme of things with, you know, knowing what you're doing. So I'm still working on improving and that kind of thing. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure that you subscribe, leave a thumbs up so that I'll know that you liked this video, and it really helps me as well. So I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Remember, you are incredible. Jesus loves you. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.